ball secure, but he went down with the ball halfway out, and when they came up, they had the ball. I didn't think it was an obvious fumble. It was one of those things that they come up late with the ball after the play's over with.
Great field position for the Mustangs. 1st and 10 at the 28. Romo back, completes the pass to Baird. It covers 8 yards before Chapman brings him down. Then after another running play, Romo, a pass complete tonight. This one picks up 8 yards. The Mustangs knocking at the door at the 3. But Arkansas's defense stiffened right after this pass play. Good catch and run, but look at that outstanding tackle. The tackle made by Banks, and SMU forced to kick a 25-yard field goal. Mustangs lead 3-0. Neither team could get the ball any place into scoring position. After the next 5 possessions, we pick up the action. Adams is sacked on 3rd and 5 at the Arkansas 18, and Pete Rather has to come on. He'll punt the ball away to Melanson at the 44 of SMU. The punt is good for 46 yards. Melanson with a pretty good 15-yard return back to the Arkansas 41. Pickett and Smith make the stop. SMU 1st and 10. Mike Romo pass complete to Jordan at the Arkansas 14. It's good for 27 and a first down. And then Romo again out of the run and shoot, intercepted by Waters at the 44.
Very good athlete, and he has the ability to break on the ball. He's an outstanding high school receiver, and I think he plays the ball extremely well. It wasn't thrown to him. It was his break on the ball. When he's in zone coverage, I think he actually thinks that ball belongs to him.
3-0 SMU at the quarter. We resume play with the Hogs punting once again to SMU. And this one is fair caught after a 40-yard punt. SMU mounting another scoring threat. Romo back to pass. He finds Knight, who scampers to the outside here. Makes a good 17-yard run to the Arkansas 40. Waters on the tackle. Then Romo again. Pass complete to Baird. This one for 13 yards to the Arkansas 27. Romo back to pass complete to Bergfeld for 6 yards to the Arkansas 9. Waters again on the tackle. And then Romo will pass. He'll find it intercepted by Banks in the end zone on a tremendous play.
Curtis Banks had an outstanding interception on a low thrown ball over the middle, and it took them completely out of the ability to get points. And I think it really shifted momentum that resulted in us having an opportunity at the end of the game, at the end of the half, to score.
Well, the Hogs got that chance after a great punt return by Michael James. Lawson's punt caught by James at the Arkansas 40. Here he goes. James will take it back 46 yards all the way to the Arkansas 14. And the Hogs will try and get their first touchdown of the new season. Adams at right end for 3. Collins and Bednarz will make the stop. And then Adams will call his own number again, this time at right end for 5, all the way down to the Arkansas 6. And a timeout for Arkansas. Jeffrey now to right guard for 3 to the Razorback 3.
Michael James does a great job on the punt return and gets us within scoring range, and we take the ball down to 4th and goal at the 1. And it was my decision at the time that we were going to have to score some touchdowns. We didn't want to get in a field goal kicking contest, and I felt like we were struggling a little bit, and that the 7 points could really help us. And I thought we were going to get it. And I really thought that we were going to be able to make 4th and 1 down there. And they make a great play. They slant. We're taking the ball outside, and they slant into the play, which I thought was a very good call that they made.
LSMU surprises almost 50,000 at the stadium with a 3-0 halftime lead. Arkansas once again will intercept another pass. Romo's pass intercepted by James at the Arkansas 31. Great play.
Right over my head. You know, it's a great pressure by everybody. Tonight we knew that SMU threw the football a lot, and you know, with Owen and Scott and Henry Ford and Rayleigh Johnson, we lined up and tried to get to the man with the football just as quick as we could. That's what our style of play is up front, and it was a lot of fun. It was aggressive, and have Coach Kynes to thank for that, and we played as hard as we could. He asked us if we win to mention his name in the paper.
Jackson at left tackle for 13 yards to the Arkansas 46, picked up a first down, but the Hogs weren't able to capitalize anymore on good field position, and so Pete Rather is back in once again to punt. He'll punt it into the end zone 45 yards. SMU with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 37 of the Mustangs. Romo's pass intercepted by Banks at the 47, and a good 13-yard return back to the 40. Again, the Hogs couldn't really make anything happen. This is Adams for 4-yard loss to the SMU 44. Adams back to pass. It is incomplete. Little JUCO there. Kiley on the pressure. And so that play is nullified. Again, the Hogs really couldn't make anything go the way they wanted. SMU taking over on downs. Romo's pass incomplete. Flag on the play. There were a couple of interesting situations here. And Lawson punched to James at the Arkansas 20. It's a 42-yard punt, 16 on the return. But there was a flag on this play for a personal foul against Arkansas, a face mask violation with the ball in the air. So SMU got a chance at it. They couldn't make anything out of it. Punt again, and watch this as Lawson punts to James. He's going to take it back 56 yards all the way to the SMU 12.
Coach Campbell, Lewis Campbell, who coaches the secondary, is responsible for our punt returners. Actually had Carl Scott listed as the backup to Kurt, and we knew Kurt going in the game was hurt. And serious, I mean, he had a serious bruise. And we talked about it, about using Carl Scott in behind Kurt. But I think Lewis felt that in this type of situation that we needed a competitive spirit that he saw at that time in Michael. And it was a good call by Lewis, and we all felt like that was his judgment and backed it. And it turned out that Michael responded, and I think Lewis did an outstanding job in making the decision on who was going to return those punts.
And so far, Michael James has made a believer out of 2 teams. Miami and now SMU said he ought to be all conference right now. The Hogs give it to Calvin, the young freshman fullback. He scores the first touchdown of the year, and Arkansas is ahead 7-3. Hogs added a field goal with 4:32 remaining. Tony Jeffrey set it up with 2 very good runs. How about this one? Number 4 is making an impact already in 2 games with the Razorbacks. And here's Wright's 20-yarder. It's good. 4:32 left. Arkansas 10-6. We're still in the 3rd quarter. Romo back to pass. Intercepted by Waters. And this is a tremendous play. This pass, intercepted by Johnson. And listen to the reaction.
Yeah, it was a fingertip catch. I mean, it wasn't like some of those linebacker interceptions where they dig it out of their chest and then put it up. I mean, it was fingertip control. You know, he finger rolled that thing right down his arm and put it in the end zone. I could have hugged him.
I'll tell you, what a great play.